Alrighty, fantastic. Looks like the audio is working. If it's not working, if I'm just moving my hands, let me know. But I believe it should be working. Hopefully that's the case. Hello everyone, hope you're having an excellent day today. I'm doing pretty good. Well, I should say, hope you're having a good evening, because this is the latest I've ever streamed so far, I think. So I am excited because this is a very unique stream. This is a new thing for me, trying something completely different. A bunch of people are already in the chat, so we'll say hi to them in just a second. But the goal of this stream is, first of all, to hang out with all of my lovely friends online. It's good to interact with you guys. Good to see you guys. Very excited that you're here. The next thing is we're going to try and get some progress on TRON. TRON has been brought to several conventions, but I would say it's really about 80-85% complete and has been for quite a while. I've been busy doing other things like the 12-hour builds or Dune. I've been going crazy on Dune in the background and haven't really posted a lot about that publicly. Members can see it, and there's a lot of members, so people are keeping tabs on it. But TRON, I want to finish this thing. I got all these buildings, and most of them are in pretty good shape. I just finished that really tall one recently, completely rebuilt it, top to bottom. I'll be posting on that tomorrow morning, actually, so keep an eye for that. But I still have to make at least one more building to really round out this scene and make it just how I want it in my mind. The TRON tank did really well, so I think there's still an interest in this kind of unique take, this theme, this genre. So I'm going to be trying to work on another TRON building tonight for at least a couple hours, Wi-Fi permitting. So far, everything seems to be working fine. People are chatting. So as long as the Wi-Fi holds out, we'll go for at least an hour, hopefully two. Depends on how long I can go. I am a little tired today. It's already been a long week. But I think we can get at least some foundations, some progress, some designs worked out here. But let's not dilly-dally any longer. Let's say hi to some of our friends in the chat. And I've got it on my nice big monitor here. You guys can't see. Maybe I'll get a behind-the-scenes picture for people. But I can actually read the comments now, which is great. I might not even need my glasses, although they're here, just in case I feel like I need them. But General Tron's Brick says, ooh, that was earlier in the day, though. So hopefully General Tron can circle back and join us later. But that's actually a very interesting name, because if General Tron Bricks does any LEGO YouTube content, I might want to check him out and get some inspiration. But Grumpy J was here earlier, of course. Cross Airborne can't be here today because they're doing Christmas with their full family. So a late Merry Christmas to you, Cross. Hope you're doing well. T Valkyrie, good to see you, T Valkyrie. We're seeing a lot of the Tron disc emoji in the chat as well. Very cool to see that. Members, feel free to drop that. Now is the time to use it. That was one of the first emojis I think I put up, and it still is applicable like a year later. Battery Proud Bricks is here. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I saw that you're working on some stuff on your own channel. Very exciting. Build It MT is here. Good to see you, Build It. Hope you're doing well. Dusty's here. Good to see you, Dusty. Gloria Erickson. Bunch of purple bricks in the chat. So some real hardcore Knights of Falworth here today. So that's great. And let's see, Dusty, Lemur Bricks, Valkyrie, yep, Grumpy J, wouldn't be the same without Grumpy J. Glad you're all able to make it this late in the evening. It is an unusual time for me to stream, but I think that I could get used to this. I actually like to do a lot of building in the evening, so hopefully it'll work out. And I'm using this new technology, okay? So I have access to two webcams, and one of them's mine, one of them's my brother's that I'm borrowing. They're the same. They're both pretty high quality. So we'll actually be able to see me working and still be able to see my face and kind of go back and forth, which I'm pretty excited about. This is pretty common for many live streamers, but this is, blazing spaceship technology for me. So, Dust of the Bricks. Tarnowski Kids is here. Identity Disc Arena Games. So no games in this mock. That's one thing that I really tried to steer away from. I'm just trying to do a TRON Cityscape. This is what they would have gone through on their way to the next game or the next activity. So the boring side of TRON, but to me it's the most interesting. Noble Bricks is here. Good to see you, Noble Bricks. Mark just casually making my night better by streaming. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Thanks, Noble Bricks. That's awesome. Building the Lego Atari 2600. Nice. Or it's, yeah, 2600. Very cool. Yeah, the Atari and the Nintendo sets are really nice. Double camera, double trouble. That's right, Grumpy. All right. So, yeah, the goals for this stream, I think I already stated, is to try and make some progress on TRON. We're going to do this basically as I normally like to build, and that's to sketch it out. We've seen this on the 12-hour builds, nothing new about that. The thing is, this Tron building is a very specific size of footprint that it can be placed on. I actually laid out the Tron landscape behind the camera on the floor over there so I knew how much space I had. And this is the maximum amount of space in this configuration that I have. This would be the front of the creation from where I'm sitting, and this is what we have to build. So I can use these base plates, or I can just fit within this kind of space. I can make it smaller if I want to, but the max size is this to fit in the spot where I want it to. It can actually overhang significantly, but that's where it needs to be on the ground, because there's a road right next to it, and the end of the scene is right here. So that's what I'm going to be working with, because this is the front of the scene, yes. So I got to figure out how to sketch according to that layout. And another thing that I really want to use before we get to, it's going to be a minute before we start building, unfortunately, but another thing I really want to use, which you can actually pretty easily see on this camera, are these weird kind of pillar panel pieces. Don't want to brighten the light too much. But these are from Elsa's Ice Castle, an older Ice Castle set that I got at least one copy of. Might have gotten two, now that I'm thinking about it. But I got a bunch of these pieces. They're really cool, and I haven't been able to use them in a Tron MOC yet. I think I can, at least in the foundation, so we'll see. Let me check my stream settings. Current bitrate is lower than recommended bitrate. Yeah. So hopefully the quality of the stream is not affected too much. It is saying it's a little bit slow, but let me know if you're having any issues. We should be good. All right. So these are what we're going to try and use on the corners or elsewhere. And then I also have some ideas for some overhanging sections, which I'm going to sketch out for you guys now. And also so that I have something to reference. But there's the foundations. I think it'll be up like that at first and least. And then go up a little bit more. That would be interesting. Trying to maintain perspective as we go. I'm going to be quiet for a second, but I'll try and talk while I'm sketching. There we go. It's a little big on the bottom, but you get the idea. All right. So it's kind of cube looking with a couple different platforms and overhanging sections. So hopefully we can make something like that. We thankfully can use up pretty much all of the black and trans light blue bricks that I have left. Draw faster, the viewers demand. Exactly. I'm trying, Melister, I'm trying. Yeah, no, so that's the idea. And hopefully that makes some sense. Like I said, we're kind of limited to what we can do as far as footprint. But once we get that established, we can do whatever we want overhanging from the top. So as long as it doesn't fall over, it should stand up pretty securely. Thankfully, we're working with basic bricks, shouldn't be a problem. But let's go ahead and get started. And I think I'm just going to use this base plate to make it simple. Oh, yeah. If the power flicks hang around, we'll see. It depends on how robust the streaming technology ends up being. Well, we actually have some pieces over here to my left, or I think it's going to be you guys' right. We're going to be pulling some plates from here. I think I'm just going to use the bigger ones to keep it strong. Thankfully, I have a bin of plates right over here. Here we go. That I can pull from. Move these aside for now. Gonna try to maintain my workspace here so you guys have something cool to look at while I'm building. Normally when I'm building, it doesn't matter how it looks because I'm just building by myself, but now I actually have to kind of make sure there's something to see here in the frame. So let's just keep it a plate out because we don't want to get too much bigger than this footprint without causing lots of issues. That'll do it. This is actually going to be similar in foundation to the building behind me. I can show you guys here. The building on it's going to be the far left side. That is similar to what we have going on here. So that's kind of the concept I'm going for. It's also going to be basic bricks, so you get the idea. Good things most Lego are square. Exactly, yeah. The really leaning into the square nature of Lego here, Malister. Exactly. Let's see. Hope you and the rest had a Merry Christmas. Yeah, hope everyone has had an awesome Christmas. I had a pretty nice one as well. I got some Lego. Got to spend some time with family. It was nice. So, and hopefully you had a little bit of Lego in your Christmas too. Well, that doesn't work. There we go. I'm trying not to press anything too hard so the camera doesn't shake too bad, because I got to think about that now because I got a camera right here on the table. Hopefully it's not too terrible. And I'm seeing ads on my phone, but they are at least brief. Hopefully it's not too bad a viewing experience for you guys. I put it on conservative as far as number of ads, but hopefully, you know, YouTube's measurement of a low amount of ads is actually a lot of ads now. So they put a lot of them on there. Tell Steven I said hi. Will do Lehman Bricks. I'll let him know. My Lego is here, dropping some cool emojis. Good to see you, My Lego. Hope you're doing well. Mark, we need to have a serious talk about building Lego sets and then dumping parts bucket. Anna, hold on. Anna, I'm really sorry. I know that's not everyone's favorite way to enjoy the hobby. However, I'm trying to make the building and disassembling of a regular Lego set entertaining. I'm sorry. At least the music was funny, right? Okay, we can agree that that was a good choice of song for that very crazy moment. So, yeah, I don't do it as often as I used to, but I still do break sets apart pretty ruthlessly. So. Grumpy J, do it Monday for your live stream. Hold on. What does Grumpy need to do? I was a bad grump. Santa forgot me. Oh no! That's too bad. Check my parts while I'll make sure I can get a goof bass down. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds interesting. I did see Grumpy's latest or more recent mock of the modified C-3PO with the tiki outfit, the hula outfit. It was great. The grass skirt and the tropical vibes. Just needed like a platter and like a little drink. It'd be perfect. That was excellent. I think we had actually even talked about that on one of Grumpy's Monday evening streams. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern. Or maybe it's 7. I unfortunately typically miss Grumpy's famous and awesome stream most of the time, because Monday is normally when I'm doing the 12-hour build challenge. And as you know, those can be a little intense sometimes. So I'm usually a little busy and can't stop to watch the stream, unfortunately. But it's worth watching. Definitely check it out. Mark, what are you getting on January 1st? I hope some CMFs. I am really excited about the Wolfpack Beastmaster. And given how the poll for the first 24-hour build challenge, which is coming up this Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Mondays. Yep, I got it. Thanks, Grumpy. Thank you for the update. Given that Wolfpack is absolutely dominating the poll, I'm going to need some Wolfpack figures for the castle scene that I'm going to be working on in 24 hours. Thankfully, I have like roughly 30 of the newer Wolfpack torso from the medieval town set. I did not get 30 of the set. I got them on Lego Pick-a-Brick when they were on there briefly. But I don't have any of the new one, and that would be very, very nice to have. So I think I ordered 2 on eBay for kind of too expensive a price, but I needed some fast. Just because if I don't find any in my local area soon, it ain't gonna happen. So And I need at least one if I'm doing a Wolfpack scene right now as they're releasing the new figures. So that would be very fitting to have that around. So very timely. That's a useful tile piece. The 2x6 tile. Don't see that every day. I'm actually, like, I don't have a ton of tile pieces left, but I have some. I have some tile pieces left. Just enough to finish this building, I think, and maybe work on a recognizer spaceship. Because that's the last thing besides this that I need to do for Tron. So. Let's see. Plus, I need to make R2-D2 as a drink droid. Yes! If you have the both of them and you can modify both of them, that'd be hilarious. Wolfpack is for the birds. Those votes are Russian bots and Grumpy J. They don't count. Oh, no. Hey, here's the thing, Malister. Whoever's in the castle is going to be under attack. Okay? They're going to be besieged by the second place team, which looks like it might be Black Falcon. So I will unleash, I think I have about 150 Black Falcon figures on the Wolfpack. And they'll be trying to take them out for good. So it'll be a pretty intense landscape, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to make a pretty solid castle. Full size, 360 in 24 hours. It's a bit of a challenge, but I think I can do it. Atari has lots of 2x6 tiles. Yes, those new video game sets do, actually. Because I remember getting the Nintendo and parting it out, and there was a lot of tiles of that size. Which I found very useful, of course. Hello, hello, it's Michael. Good to see you, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Michael T.A. Are you going to the Orlando Expo? I'll be bringing a revamped P-31313 MOC from Tampa and 5 other MOCs. So I'm not going to be at the Orlando show. It's just a little bit too far out of the way, and there's too many tolls on the road. It wasn't the most pleasant drive and place last time. The convention was fine, but it just wasn't the best. It wasn't the most convenient for us. Tampa's pretty close. So we're going to go to Tampa again, but we're not going to be doing the Orlando one. So sorry about that. Tarnowski. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I've been building pretty much all day, but sadly made zero progress. Getting stuck on builds is no fun. Michael, I know what you're talking about. I have experienced that too. I think pretty much all of us have at some point. No worries, Michael. You can try again later. And hopefully you get past the roadblocks. And to continue the theme of strengthening the foundations, I'm just going to go around the edges with basic black bricks here. And make this foundation nice and secure. I might even do one layer of filler brick on the inside too. Because this building is going to be fairly tall. I want it to be about 2 feet tall. And going to need to be strong in order to do that. So let's try that there. I've got a decent amount of basic bulk brick here. I've got more on the dump table behind me over here. And even more brick back there. So if I need to, I can pull other bins to work from. This is mostly plates, so I'm probably going to swap it out, actually. Ooh, bump delay. That's slopes. Let's pull one of these up here, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Yeah, there's some basic brick there. Hopefully me moving bins and digging through pieces isn't bothering you guys too much. There's also going to be some pitter-patter of rain hitting my AC unit outside. So you can hear what sounds like a bunch of tiny little angry chipmunks smacking the window. It's just the rain, so nothing to worry about. Hopefully it's not too much of a disturbance. The mic is pretty good. It's very directional, so hopefully we're not picking up too much background noise that we don't want to hear. And I'm building over on this side of the camera. I'll try to keep a little bit closer up here because I think the best viewing angle is right here. So I'm going to try and build from this perspective here. I'm not used to building like this on camera. This is all new to me. Got some good basic bricks here. Oop, let's not do that. There we go. I'm sitting here listening to a live stream and I actually need to tear down a Lego set and make room for a new build. I'm stalling. Hey, I understand, Anna. disassembly and organization of Lego collection can be tedious sometimes, so I understand. You can stall a little bit longer if you need to. It's okay. It'll be there for you when you're ready for it. Orlando, Tampa shows for sure for me. Yep, Grumpy is pretty close to both of those. I mean, on a galactic scale, pretty close to those. So he can, he'll be at both of those. I'm excited to see Grumpy again in Tampa, at least. I'm going to be on night shift soon, so I can't wait to get lots of building done. There you go. During the day, you get some building done, Dusty. Don't tire yourself out, but that zoo is looking pretty cool. Looks like you're pretty much wrapping up on that, so. I say that, but then you're going to do a huge expansion and make it even bigger. Grumpy J and T Valkyrie donating, oh no, their membership is updated. They're not donating. So, but that's fantastic. Member for 10 months and member for 8 months. That's a lot of months. So, congratulations, guys, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means a lot to me, I assure you. So, we are pretty much done with just the basics of the foundations because I'm really taking my time going through this nice and slow. Building takes a long time. I'm realizing this as I get to this. We could stream longer if I'm feeling up to it. So we'll see how long the Wi-Fi lasts, see how long I last, see how long the equipment lasts. The equipment should go for a while, but we'll see. I know, right, Grumpy? Every time I get the day shift, I just count back down till I will be on night shift so I can build more Lego. So, Dusty, you don't like the day shift. That's interesting. I think most people would prefer that. That's interesting. Let me get some basic black bricks here. I think most of them are going to be here. We are just about done with this base, but want to make sure I finish strong. There you go. 1 2x4 would do it. There you go. Fantastic. Alright, this is where things get interesting here. We said at the beginning of the video we wanted to use these weird little panel pieces in the corners of the build or maybe in other areas. Let's see what we can do. And we also have to illuminate these, so I have some lights ready to go. And some strategies for illuminating them here. And it's going to look like that from my perspective here. I wish I had a bunch of the... Oh my goodness! T Valkyrie dropping a 20! Thank you so much, T Valkyrie! That's awesome! And Grumpy J gifted 5 more memberships. That's going to put us over 200 members. Thank you, Grumpy. Appreciate you. That is awesome. And OK is here. The pitter-patter of rain and the rattling of bricks is super relaxing, actually. Hey, there we go, OK. That's what I want to hear. We're going for that, what's this term? Relaxing. It's not relaxing. ASMR, that's the word, ASMR. When is Tampa? I think it's going to be in August, Lehman Bricks. Keep an eye out for them. I got 2 containers for sorting Lego for Christmas, so between finding a part-time job and music practice and filming, I need to sort. Oh no! You've got this, Anna. I believe in you. I always like to put on either a show that I've seen a million times or some of my favorite music and just get some sorting done. Or even do a stream. That's what I've done lately. Whenever I need to get some sorting done, I'll do a little live stream. So I think, not to be boring or anything, but we're just going to build up to the corners here, and then we're going to get interesting, a little bit spicy, and move inwards a little bit, and try and have a central core going up. And that's what we're going to do. So these are just kind of decorative on these sides. This side and this side. And going in a little bit. Let me think about this. Hold on. We've also got a crap ton of these Nexonite shields in the satin transparent light blue color, which is gorgeous and works great for Tron. And we'll see if these will work well on this. They kind of do. I bet you that would work. We'll try that. Lego Cole is here. Good to see you, Lego Cole. Hope you're doing well. I wish I could make my zoo bigger, but I don't have space in my Lego room. Dusty, your zoo is gigantic and very cool. By the way, anyone watching who hasn't gone and checked out Dusty's channel and his zoo mock, you should probably do so at some point. But yeah, no, it's looking great, man. I don't think size is not your issue anymore. It's just, you know, finishing off, polishing some details. It looks really good to go. So I think you're good. D-pads for the shields? I don't, D-pads, I'd have to Google that. I'm sorry. So, but no, these are Nexonite shields, unfortunately. That's where this first piece came out, but yeah. Oh, question from General Trons. Hope you're doing well, General Trons. Thanks for joining. Does the satin trans light blue light up like trans medium blue parts in my pick? Not quite that nicely, General Trons, but they do catch it better than the regular trans. So the trans light blue bricks, they're not the medium blue, they're the trans light blue. They don't pick up light particularly well, but the satin ones do it a lot better because there's more, it's less transparent, it's less clear, so there's more light being caught by the satin color. So it's good, but it's not quite as good as the medium blue pieces here. These like really pick up light, and especially black light, so these are the best. But these are kind of hard to find outside of this particular mold. There's only a few other pieces in this color that exist. So I'm not using this as much just because there's less things to match. But yeah, I got some ideas here. I think I got a plan. We're gonna swap bins over here. Well, I'd say the stream is a massive success already because we've got a bunch of our friends were able to stop by and say hi. We've already got a little bit of progress here. I've got an idea. I've got a sketch that I like. So we're doing good. Congratulations, everyone. Mission accomplished. Let's see. So many pieces I didn't know that Lego made in trans blue. How many orders of weird trans blue bricks have you made? Many. Many over many years. Because I knew I wanted to do this many years ago. And for years, people were like, why is Mark buying all these pieces? Like, I had some friends I was ordering with, and they're like, why do you need, 2,000 of these? And I'm like, oh, I don't know, reasons? They look cool, I don't know. But I knew all that time away that I was going to be building some Tron. I just need a 1x2 brick, guys. Where's a 1x2? Sometimes, I kid you not. I got lots of basic bricks, but not. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go to extreme measures here. Unfortunately, you guys can't see it, but over here there's another dump table, and I'm gonna go grab a piece here. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, we're back. We're back. Get back to building. Let's see. Very hard to find. Yes. General Trons should know. If you've collected any, you should know that those are not easy to find anymore. I think Lego doesn't really use that color very much. I don't know, it might even be out of production. I'm not as caught up on Lego colors as I used to be. I expect you to be streaming for 24 hours. Not quite that extensive, Malistair, yet. I'm not beyond the brick or anything. But one day, I could do some really long streams. I could see myself doing that. There'd be long stretches where I'm just crashed out on the couch sleeping, but, it would be there. My goals are beyond your understanding. In a way, yes. Not quite in that lofty a sense, but yes, in a way, yes. Dust After Bricks, what is your YouTube channel? I think, T. Valkyrie, if you just click on Dusty's name, his comment, you can see it. So I think he's commenting from his channel. You can check it out. So please do, either now or later when the stream's done. Highly recommended. I'm a subscriber, and I think it's worth the time to watch for sure. All right, so we've gotten a whopping 2 layers of bricks all the way around, and we've started to form the foundations of the build. What we want to do now is, I actually need to separate a little area right here for some lights to come out. So we're going to take a brick off and put a brick back in. We might even do this real quick. So that's where our power source is going to come in. We actually do need to get a splitter. How many lights do you think this is going to need? Probably a lot. I'll worry about the splitter once I get to the first story. We might not even get that far tonight. We're already 40 minutes into the stream. Good grief. Or more like 30 because we started at 7:15. So we're ending at 8:15 if we're keeping on schedule. We might go a little later. Might wrap it up early. The Wi-Fi might crash. You never know. Mark sleep cam. One day. Hey, don't speak so soon. It could happen. If people watched it, I would do it. I know there was a guy on, I think it was Twitch, who would just stream and he'd just be sleeping and he would, like, people could pay to wake him up and annoy him. It was so funny. I never watched it, but I remember seeing that as a advertising. It was great. Lego Cole says, I'm working on one of the castle things on wheels with a door that drops over the wall from the Black Falcons. I forgot the name. A siege tower, Lego Cole. A siege tower. Those are so much fun to build. They're actually not too difficult, and they're pretty cool. It is sad that only neon trans color they really use is the bright green. All the rest have basically been discontinued. Yes. And the bright green isn't even the most reactive to blacklight either. It's good, but it wasn't as good as the old ones. So I am sad with you there, General Trons. And it might be as boring as simply going up black bricks all the way around. But this is going to be like the least noticeable part of the MOC. So that might be what we end up doing. And of course these don't fit because they're 16. It doesn't fit anywhere. It does fit there though, so I'm probably going to do that. And have to remove it later to put that wire in. Or maybe I can slip a USB in there. I've got plenty of 2 wide, but I just need 1x1s. Or 1x bricks. Let's see. There's probably not any in there. Let's look over here. If we need to go 2 wide as well, we'll do it, but I'm trying to use the thin bricks in the thin spot. I definitely don't want to use that right there. There you go. We may actually want, yeah, build up to the top of these pillars, and then we'll add some lights in and see how they start looking. That's what we'll do. There we go. This is the right size. The right length of brick for us right there. Is that uneven? Oh, that's uneven. Ugh. No wonder that's giving me a headache. It doesn't really matter though. What I'm remarking on for everyone who's watching at home, this is a uneven number of studs between these 2 pillars. So there's going to be a 1x or like a 1x3. Because, yeah, see that gap right there? Let me bring it up close, you can see. That's what happens, and so I have to get smaller pieces to fill in the gap. It shouldn't be too big a deal because it's only happening at this height, but if that's like the whole tower is that width, it just creates a massive headache. You have to get a ton of 1x1 bricks or uneven number bricks, and that's a annoyance for sure. But I think we'll be alright. Here's a 1x1 right now. I used to be a YouTuber, then I started playing Satisfactory. Is that a Satisfactory? Is that a game? I've never played Satisfactory if that's a game. I need to try it now. Got the MIDI scale Star Wars Invisible Hand for $30. Leo Bricks, that's a fantastic deal. That's great. Oh, yes, don't forget about Grumpy J as well. Yes. Do watch Grumpy J. If you haven't seen, you need to. Your life will be better for it. Plenty of black bricks. There's a few more. Yeah. Might have to go and get a little run from the parts over here. Hold on one second. Just wondering if you found a way to make that happen. Hold on. Mark, I'm wondering if you don't mind answering. What is your full-time job? I managed to get paid for a year to build a few years back, but haven't found a way to work with Lego since. Yeah, so Michael, it's hard to find a job in Lego. Unless you work for Lego, which is also very hard to do. So I currently haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm just kind of focusing on getting everything done for the convention in February. After then, I'll have to make some tough choices about what I want to do. I do love making YouTube videos. It's not quite paying the bills yet, but it is growing fast, so hopefully it keeps doing well. If it does, it might be paying for itself sooner rather than later, but we'll see. I can always just get a small part-time job somewhere nearby and pay bills, because I live very frugally, but we'll see. Hopefully it all works out in the end. So, but for now, we're just building, and I'm enjoying it. So, but let me grab. I just have a big shortage of 1x2 bricks, so I'm gonna go grab a few of those. Hold on one second. I went and checked and got Dust Off the Bricks too. Yes, go subscribe to Dust Off the Bricks. Getting some pieces off camera. This totally counts. Here you go. I need a third camera. That's what I need. I just have cameras all over the studio, and I just switch to different scenes whenever I'm moving to different areas of the studio for pieces. That'd be funny. Like, you have a camera up there, you have a camera over there. That would be excessive. Then you have the sleep cam. Oh boy. There we go. Oh man, 1x2's needed again. How many do I need? There we go. A couple more garnered. We're basically just gonna get a little foundations made tonight, guys, and then we'll call it a night. But it's happening. It's building. It's going up. This is more than when we started. Yeah, just need more 1x bricks. Lots of 1x's. Let's see if we find any more long ones over here. There we go. All right. Getting pieces, the most boring part of building. I've got a decent amount of pieces around me. I'm trying to save these big, thick ones for later. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's uneven too, isn't it? No? We're good. There we go. More 1x2 bricks. He's going to move to Washington and work at my Lego store when I buy it. I mean, hey Dusty, don't tempt me. I'll be over there. I'd be like, hey Dusty, got a job for an old Lego master like me? I could see Dusty owning a Lego store one day. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a cool job. Not an easy job, but a cool job. Definitely fun. And definitely difficult. It's not every Lego store succeeds. Some do, some don't. There's a useful piece. I needed that one. There we go. Can that fit there? Nope. It'll go here. So we need a 1x6, a 1x4, and some more. What in the grump is going on? Hey, Flounder, how you doing? We are doing a Tron building live stream. We're trying to build for a couple hours on Tron. There's at least one building that needs to be finished to go with the other ones behind me here. And then we also need to do a Tron recognizer ship at some point, but that's a future project. So we're just trying to get a little progress done here, chat with some of our friends. Already a bunch of people have shown up. It's been a very good stream. But we still have a long way to go. It's almost 8 here, and I wanted to go till 9:15 or so. So we'll see if I can make it that far. See if the Wi-Fi lasts. It has been going okay so far. Hopefully the quality isn't too bad. Hopefully you can see some pieces happening. There's a 1x6. That's perfect. So yeah, we're just building some Tron. I'm going to be installing some lights once we get to this first floor here. And hopefully it'll look pretty cool. With Tron Ares coming next year, what might come from that? That's a good question, Tarnowski, because Tron Ares could be... Hold on, let me get into the chatting scene. Tron Ares could be the coolest movie ever, or it could be the stupidest movie ever. It has Jared Leto, who is a talented actor, but he's also a little bit weird. So it could be it could be the best Tron movie ever, and it could revive the franchise, and we could see all these new Tron spin-offs and movies after this, or it could be the worst one ever. We'll see. There's no in between. It's going to be good or it's going to be terrible. So I really hope that it's good. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to give it a fair shot. But yeah, and I'm here for it. Exactly. Hopefully it's the crazy good kind of crazy. Getting some pieces off camera. I should have had this bin next to me. There you go. Alright. I will say, the both Tron movies are not like amazing films. They're pretty good. They're not very strong on story. They're like okay. And they're really good on visuals. So I think that's definitely, they shouldn't lean away from visuals, but they could have a really interesting and compelling story to go with that, and then we'd be doing really good. So we'll see. Oh no, no offense to him, but I just can't stand Jared Leto. His Joker was horrid. Yeah, see, that's the problem. A lot of people are not excited about Jared Leto. I'm kind of neutral. I don't like dislike him, but I'm not like a giant fan either. So we'll see. I swear Jared Leto hasn't done anything good in years, man. The Morbius stink doesn't wash off easily. Yeah, exactly. It's Morbin time. Yeah. I didn't even go watch Morbius because I heard it was just so, strange and bad and not fun. Yeah, exactly. Gotta go already. Duty calls. Well, thanks for stopping in, Flounder. Good to see you, man. You have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe out there. We've got some time ahead of us, though. We're just chugging away. Speaking of movies, I did want to go see the Gladiator movie. I heard it was pretty good, but I just didn't get around to it. I think it's still in theaters. I could go watch it. Or maybe it'll be on digital soon. We'll see. I was thinking about Gladiators a couple weeks ago when I did the Gladiator scene, but haven't stopped to think about them since because I've been busy. And yes, Lego Cole, a siege tower. Thank you so much. I'm making... black as a reference to the old one with the lion eyes. Yes, a black colored siege tower would be pretty cool. I tried watching Morbius. Man, it was boring. Thought people were just exaggerating. Nope. Oh no, that's terrible. Yep, I'm not gonna watch it anytime soon. I'll probably watch it eventually just so I can say that I've seen it, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I'd rather watch Dune one more time. Oh, has anyone seen Squid Games? Has anyone seen any Squid Games lately? I haven't seen any reviews, and don't like spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But you can say if it's good or not, because that would help me figure out when I need to watch it. Do I need to watch it soon, or do you need to watch it whenever? Well, we're closing in on the first story here. That's good. Stay away for your own sanity. Oh my goodness. Watch Party at Mark's house? Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. I actually like to watch silly movies. So sometimes I'll it's fun. It's fun if you go in knowing it's a stupid movie. Like, I like the original old Dune movie, and that's a pretty tough one to get through, so. I'm watching that now. Oh, nice. There you go, Flounder. Well, watch the movie. Don't worry about the stream. Watch the stream later. Craven, I recommend, though. It's so bad, it's hilarious. Worst dialogue ever. See, that's the kind of movie I can get behind. I'd like to watch that. I saw the first season. That was me too, General Tron. I liked the first season. It was very graphic, but it was very good. It was, I couldn't look away. It was morbidly amazing. I watched the first season of Squid Games, but I haven't seen the new stuff. Yeah, there you go. I'm not texting and driving. I would never. Of course not, Flounder. Never. You would never do that. You would never text from inside a movie theater either. Nothing like that. I think Flounder is driving, watching a movie, and texting at the same time. That sounds about right. See, I've got this funny perspective now because I've been building the 24-hour build challenges, which have been great. But because of that, my perspective on how much building I should get done is completely warped now. I'm thinking, oh no, I don't have enough built. I need to hurry up. That's what my mind is telling me right now. And it's fine. We've already done all we need to do this stream. People are here watching. Building has happened. Mission accomplished. So I can just chill and take my time with this. But for some reason, I'm now like trained to really, really try and build fast. Because if you don't build fast when you only have 12 hours, it ain't gonna happen. Ooh. You see that? That's a Mega Bloks. Not today. Alright. Not me. Every now and then they sneak in. I've gotten a lot of bulk brick over the years, and that's how it gets in here. Let's see, what's this bit we got in there? I could use these. There you go. I got so many of these, but I'm saving them for later. I know that I'm going to need them once we get to the higher stories. Just using up these big slopes for now. But we will at least have some time to make some lights, install some of those. So that's good. Can we swap anything out now? That we can do. Fantastic. Once we get the lights in, that'll add a little extra layer to everything. And I'm going to start working my way back into the building a little bit. Maybe a tier here, tier there. So basically, like a little smaller chunk right there, going back, and maybe going up a little bit. Just like that, and we'll be good to go. Because the building will be right here, like that, and that'll be there, and that'll be there, and it should work. Even if, yeah, let's do that there, and that there. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I think we're going in the right direction. Give me a 1x3, 1x3, there we go. Not today, spawn of Mattel. Exactly. Not today, Satan. Sorry, I had to relocate. Spouse wanted to watch a movie. Oh, yep. No worries, Malister. I know what it's like to share space, and when someone wants to watch a movie, you gotta let them have their time, you know? Gotta prioritize. As long as it's not a Hallmark movie, those are... Even I get a little frustrated with those. First thing I sort is fake from real. Oh, well, yep, that's a good way to do it. I pull them out whenever I see them, but sometimes they sneak in. They still sneak in. Got a lot of pieces. Well, that's done. Fantastic. We've got a number of walls done here. Ooh. Another piece tried to escape. My workspace is already getting cluttered. But that's how I like it, so that's how it's going to be. I'm finding a bunch of these. I don't need them right now. I'm finding a ton of these. These corner bricks? Haven't needed them yet. Because the corners are transparent. There's another 1x3. Don't need that. Well, there's 2 of them. One more layer. And a little bit more. Watching you for this 12-hour challenges has really pushed me to try to build quicker, and I'm the total opposite. Been 3 years now working on my current MOC, and it is not 3 years level of big. Oh no, Michael. Hey, sometimes a project needs a little bit of time to get it right, so that's okay. Will Arnett called, and he says, "What are we?" Yeah, we're almost 1 hour left. It's 8:05, so we are just about there. Mega blocks, more like mega yeet. You guys are hilarious. You guys got some. I got some funny commenters tonight. Here's a nice brick. That'll be great. Look at that nice long 1x16 brick. Here we go. Yes, I do have some mega. Well, back from the Crystal Dragon War stuff, but it went downhill from there. Aside from Halo, but not pushing that. Yeah, the Mega Bloks has kind of had waves where it's like that's kind of cool. I wish I was into Mega Bloks. Like one time they had some Star Trek stuff, and I was very tempted. I think I have a little bit in storage, but I haven't gone too much into it. So it would be nice if Lego had some competition, so they actually had to keep their prices reasonable. That I think we could survive with, but we'll see. Mega has got some good licenses, so they can still, like Halo, for example, and like not Mega, Pokemon. They got Pokemon. That's pretty big deal. So. Well, for 1 hour in, not too shabby in my opinion. We've got a pretty solid amount of progress done. Is that connected like that? It is. Oh well. Here we go. Let's get some lighting put in. Let's do that. I'm gonna have to clean up my space here though. Where are these black bricks gonna go? Put the transparent blues over there. And we can put all the black bricks in a bin. Like this one. There we go. Because if I don't tidy up, I will run out of space in this little marked off area where I have the camera pointed. Here we go. Fantastic. Alright. So, we've got the foundations built. And this is how it's going to look from my perspective. So, we're going to just fill the lights on all the corners, which will very much illuminate the space around it, which will be nice. Then we're going to start working on the second layer. And trying to... I want to make it look like these corners weave into the next corners. Even though the next corners are going to be smaller in footprint. Well, this one's going to keep going up. But these will be further. That one should be there too. But these ones are going to be further in, and these ones are going to be further in by a significant amount. Probably a 4 or 5 studs. Yeah. So we'll do that, but let's put some lighting in first, because that's going to be easier to do now than later. The Star Trek stuff was indeed tempting. Exactly. I would go nuts if Lego did a Star Trek collab, even for one set, like a Enterprise with some figures. I go bananas. I would love that. But I want to live. Exactly, Malster. But if I can't do it in Lego, why try? Exactly. Oh, Lego definitely has competition. I'm hoping to eventually make a video on some other companies. There you go, Better Power Bricks. I've seen some YouTubers cover some other brands that are getting there. And so it's interesting to see. I'm not ready to dive in yet, but I'm not opposed to the idea. Because Lego's been... I wouldn't say price gouging, but there's been a lot of overpriced Lego sets in the past couple years. And I think it could be rounded down a little bit. Remember hearing somewhere that Pokemon is the most successful franchise of all time? I would say so. If you can sell a paper card for that much money, yeah, absolutely. Dust Off the Bricks is back. Good to see you, Dusty. Hopefully doing well. Glad you're back. There is a Star Trek rumor for next year. Ooh, okay. That would be very, very interesting. I would definitely buy that. Just realized the new mech click joints work great for identity disk attachments for Bionicle MOCs. Ooh. I hadn't thought of that combination before. That's interesting. I had to actually do some work while at work. No worries, Dusty. Hey, you also prioritize your job. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And General Tron's like, oh, don't tease me now. I know. I'm very tempted too. Got to go. Bye. Ceiling Bricks. Thanks for tuning in, man. About the entire Funhole Wild West line. Comes with LED lights and everything. Superb value and quality. Ooh, okay. See why hasn't Lego done this Wild West with LED lights? That would be... That interests me too, and I'm not even a big Wild West fan. Alright. There we go. So, we've got some white pieces here. And we're not using white pieces on the outside of the MOC. We're using them on the inside. As filler. If that piece would come out. Come on. Let's try this. So what I'm trying to do is get that little dots piece out. It's not even supposed to be in the white bricks. I'm going to put that right in there. There we go. I might actually move this over here. There we go. And we're just going to do a layer of bricks around the bottom to make it extra strong. Nothing too crazy. Here's another. See? You see that little eye piece in there? There you go. Yeah. Thankfully, got plenty of white bricks and not doing anything urgent with these. Definitely not more urgent than Tron. So, going to be using them here. Oh, again? Really? Yep. There's a 1x3 bar in there. How many pieces are stuck in all these white bricks? It's crazy. I don't think I'll ever buy a Lego alternative. It just wouldn't feel right. I don't know. Yeah, it would have to be really good. And also a really cool set, too. I feel like they're getting there, but not enough for me yet. It would take quite the shift. And it would definitely have to work with all the other Lego pieces. It would have to be as good quality. I love all the sci-fi stuff. Star Wars, Star Trek, Stargate, Farscape, Tron, all of it. That sounds pretty good, General Tron. I like most of that stuff. I like Stargate. I like Star Trek more than Star Wars, although I do like Star Wars. I really liked Andor, for example. Tron, of course, I'm a big fan of Tron. Mostly, like, from how the movie looks, not necessarily the plot. I think the plot's pretty good. Like, the general, if like, getting stuck in a computer world sounds great. But the execution was like, it's alright. It's alright. Tron Legacy was fine. It looked amazing, but the story was fine. Wasn't amazing anyone on that front. Star Trek, pretty solid. The format was kind of designed to work with a TV show though, so some of the movies don't always land. But, you know, it's alright. Some of the movies are awesome. Funny, Mark, I'm building almost exclusively with white bricks right now and using black bricks as filler. There you go, Michael. We're doing opposites today. So I got all these studs that will work good for keeping the lights in. Let me get the lights out here. Where's that? Yeah, there it is. Are we keeping these in there? Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Nope. So what I've got here is a $15 spool of 100 LED lights. And I'm officially giving away all my Tron secrets here, but I mean, it's not that complicated. Tron Uprising was the best. I've seen most of Tron Uprising. I need to finish it. I thought it looked pretty cool. And the story was at least interesting. Let me get a battery pack. Do I have one of those? Hold on. My phone is not charged, but I can plug it in. I like to be able to see where the lights are going, so I'm going to plug this in real quick here. And I have a remote control for this somewhere. Hold on one second. There we go. So, some Tron lights. That's kind of blinding, actually. It's very bright. See that? Alright. What's the front? This is the front? Let's light this up first. Do you want a brick there? Or do we want a light there? I think we want a light there. And we want to... Yes. There we go. This isn't super easy to reach, but I think it'll be possible. I've had worse building this scene so far. Nope, nope. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. That's it. There we go. Alright. So, you can see there's a little light wedged in that corner right there. And we're going to have that go up the pillar. There should be about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 lights in each corner. And that's how it's going to work. And I think we're just far away enough with each corner that we're not wasting too many lights. So that should work. Let me also get these, because they're pretty useful. And shout out to Equinox Blocks here on YouTube and Instagram, and M&R Productions, who you probably know if you like Star Wars. They both got me a ton of these bricks at the local LEGO stores in Florida when I wasn't able to go, just because I was being lazy. And they bought them for me. I was able to pay them back. I think actually Autumn just gave them to me. They just gifted them to me. So early Christmas present from Autumn. But yeah, they're really useful. So I'm gonna be able to use all these in Tron for sure. In this case, kind of as a structural element versus a visual element, but still it'll work. It'll do the trick. And the transparent piece will help it stay there. and not go anywhere. Get another 2x4. And we'll do it again. So we repeat the process. Never too old for Lego. Hey, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. We are building some Tron. And we've been building for a while because all this in the frame was accomplished in the last, hour and 10 minutes. So doing pretty good on time. Hopefully the ads haven't been too atrocious. I'm going to use a smaller brick there, actually. Let's do a 2x2. That'll work. There we go. And I think I need to move that forward one more. There you go. That'll do it. Where'd this... Oh, yeah. I'm kind of using this corner of the screen. I'll try and move a little further that way. There we go. I don't like that. That's kind of off kilter for me now. Let's try that. What was that? Hold on. Yeah, that'll work. We can do one more on the top. I just figured my stream did the Quinn Freeze Batmobile. Ooh, nice. There you go, never too old for Lego. That's awesome. I'll have to check out the replay. But we are just building some Tron right now. I'm kind of fighting with these wires to get them right where they need to be. It's kind of precise work, which I'm annoyed by sometimes. So there we go. And let's put this on top. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that works. There we go. So a nice illuminated corner as it works its way back towards the other parts of the build. I think given that we are trying to create like a little appearance of transparent pieces working their way back like that. Let's see. That'd be cool. We'll do that. Is that a height? Yeah, that's too high. That will work though. And I think I've got some black tiles that'll work great for this corner too. Hold on, I'm gonna have to grab one just to double check that theory. I'm gonna get a sip of Gatorade too. Yeah, it's okay. Can't see them. Them all. You need 100 devices. Yeah, not quite. So. Let's see here. Just as you said, I got that super loud ad for fireworks and startled me so bad. Sorry, Michael. Those ads, they will get you. Dusty says, got to go do work stuff again. I will catch the rest later. No worries, Dusty. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you while you are working, watching the stream. Feel free to prioritize your work. I do not mind at all. We're doing pretty good on time. Pretty good on the amount of progress we've done. We've already had a bunch of people show up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. It helps the algorithm quite a bit. That's what I need. And, I mean, it's working. What a, let's see. So if that goes there, and then would this fit there? Yes, that would fit there. If I had a plate or something. Sorry, testing some elaborate theories we have here. Let's see. Let the Lego illuminate itself? Exactly. So got some warnings on my screen just now. The computer was like, whoa, we're working too hard. So hopefully you guys can still see the stream. If I freeze up, let me know. I don't know if you guys are able to see, hon. See that right there. That's working for me. Because you've got this starting to move back, and it will continue to move back further. Like that. And it'll go one brick further back like that. And it'll all be lit up too. So that's what I'm working on. A very angular, unique piece there. I think it'll look good. That'll liven up that area of the build for sure. I just did a set from the dollar store that had a round light. Wasn't a round brick. There you go. Paused for a second, but fine now. Okay. Good to know, Gloria Erickson. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Yeah, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewer will experience buffering. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know if it continues to be problematic. I can close down this here. There we go. Alright, well, hopefully it clears up for you guys. Let me know if you continue to experience issues. Apparently there's a little bit of buffering going on, so... Well, I've got a plan here. I'm pretty excited about this this corner and how it's working so far. These angled tiles and plates are very useful for this kind of application. Yeah, I'm looking into getting a better Wi-Fi signal here. Stream has been perfectly fine for me. That's good to hear, Michael. I'm glad. I did see a freeze. All good on my end. Okay. Well, hopefully it speeds up again. It may have just been a temporary thing. So. We've already gone like an hour and 15 minutes, roughly. So we've already mission accomplished. We're just trying to get to that 2-hour mark that I kind of mentally had planned. So. Okay. Well, should I? Yeah, I probably need to do that. And probably need to do this. Let's do that. It'll be. This is going to be a solid piece of brick when it's done. So. I love the effect of UV on those parts. Yep. Some parts work great. So. Trans medium blue on solid black. Exactly. It looks awesome. Black light for the win. I'm not sure how good it is for pieces long term, but for setting up for like a convention or something, it works great. It is UV, so technically it could like damage it if you left it out for a long time, but hopefully not too badly. I haven't noticed any problems with my UFO pieces, so. Okay. Let's try to illuminate this corner without causing too many issues. Yeah, this is the problem with Tron. It looks cool. I don't mind building it, but it just takes forever. It's a grind. And that's why this is actually a good thing to do for a live stream, because you have all day and you're just sitting at a table. There we go. That'll do it. Let me get another brick. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that second light in there. So now the lights travel from the corner up and we'll go back in. Kind of like a little zigzag. And then we'll be good to go right there. Let me do this. There we go. And it wouldn't hurt to have... Am I going to be able to connect something to there? Does that need to be a 2x4? I think it does. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove this perfectly good light in order to have the structural stability. Build some more. Just put some SPF 50 on the pieces to protect them UV waves. That'll do it. That'll take care of it. Oh boy. This is gonna look like that weird new PlayStation ad. I haven't seen that, Tarnowski, but I'll have to check it out. I've been working on the smallest, most simple thing in the entire stream, but I just can't get it right. Oh no. I am sorry to hear that, Michael. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. You just gotta take it one step at a time. A small piece here and there. Like, for example, tonight, the only goal we got is just to make some progress. That's what we're doing, just a little bit of progress. You can't do it all at once. Let's put one in there. And one in there. And I might even, I don't know if I can go plate higher. Probably not a plate. There we go. That'll do it. And this will do it. Look at this. Ho ho. I like how clean that tile is on that side. You see that? Just a little wedge tile. All it needs. Dune or Tron build, which is everyone's favorite? Good question, Grumpy. Good question. Right now, I'm much more enjoying Dune because it's not all black. It's not just monochrome, giant monoliths. I've finally gotten Tron out of my system. This is all sheer willpower at this point, me building right now. Because it's been fun. But I'm ready to call it a day and move on to something else, so. But I know a lot of people will enjoy it, and I will be personally very happy once I finally complete this. So I'm going to complete it. Going to work hard and get it done. It might not always be fun, but that's... Lego is not always about fun. It's about accomplishing the goal. Let's see. I might need to get a brick like one I had earlier. That's what I need. There we go. And this needs to get out of the way. I'm going to say Dune as well. Tron is amazing, but I can't wait to see the finished Tron MOC. Exactly, yeah. Dune is going to be nuts, guys. You have no idea. Well, I scratched that. Members can go look at some really recent pictures of Dune and check out, like, I would say 60% of the scene, 70% of the scene. So it's Dune will very likely be finished before Tron just because of how it's built. There's no lights. There's no intense, complicated stuff like this. It's just landscaping and a giant sandworm that is already done. So it's easier to accomplish. Hilariously, it was easier to build than Tron. Even though Tron is square and Dune is not. So. There we go. I really actually like how that corner looks, though. That's starting to look pretty cool. I think that'll make sense. Dune, yeah, the Dune sandworm is huge. I still haven't figured out why I can't buy a membership. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Michael. But I have to guess it's some sort of region lock. It might be. It might depend on where you live. Don't worry, we'll be posting some public stuff soon for Dune. Because once I get to a certain point, probably a little bit further along, I'll do a video on just the sandworm. And that'll be like a short video you can watch out here on YouTube or over on my Instagram. So it'll be out soon. Woo! Nice cold Gatorade. All right. What are we doing next? Do we want to go all the way up on this pillar, or do we want to move to the next one? We could do the next one. We would need to brace it up a little bit. Let's do that. Let's brace it up a little bit. Here we go. So what I'm doing now is I am filling up the scene here a little bit with some white bricks to try and make a base to build more on. Because this will go in too. This is going to go in this far. And we'll need a little bit of support there too. How far up is that? Is that's too far. Oh. Let's get a, will it be a white piece or a transparent piece? Let's do that. And we'll need a 1x2 plate. We got a bunch of these. These are not medium blue. These are trans light blue. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks like trans medium blue, but that's what trans medium blue looks like. Oh man, they look exactly the same on camera. This is a different, and I think a cheaper piece. Yeah, it's the same color as these bricks. So more common piece. Not reactive under black light. There we go. And so that corner will continue up and probably go straight up after that point. So this is going to keep going up. Just like that. And at that point, we will start to build, man, that's bright, there we go. At that point, we will start to build these big platforms with overhangs. And like scenes for minifigures to stand around. cool stuff like that. Almost like the top of a skyscraper, a hotel building kind of thing. So, I live in probably one of the worst countries to be a Lego fan. I'm used to it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Michael. Well, at least you can watch streams on YouTube. That's good. I know some countries don't even have that, so it could be worse. If you have Lego, you're doing good. If you have some building bricks. I'm very grateful to live in the United States where Lego is pretty easy to get. And YouTube works pretty well. Alright. Let's see now. So if that one's there, that one's going to be there. That's a 4 wide separating them? You bet, and that'll work good. That will work. Fudge mint ice cream. Oh my goodness, Grumpy J. You are driving me nuts. I can't have ice cream anymore, but oh, it sounds good. They're both good, says T-Lucker. Yep. Tron lighting was cool. Yeah, Tron lighting. Dune is cool, but it will never have cool lights. Emmanuel Lopez is here. Good to see you, Emmanuel. Hope you're doing well. Such a good structure. Want to see how it ends? Yep. Well, it'll be a while before we get there. This is already an hour and a half, roughly. So, actually, this is actually pretty good progress for an hour and a half, if you ask me. Normally, I build even slower than this. But we're going to light up this pillar here. And then we're going to duck back down with the other pillar. We may as well actually kind of technically finish that side. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get a little bit higher than that. But yeah, this is unlike the 12-hour build videos, which are over in 30 minutes, this is gonna take a little bit longer. This Tron MOC is gonna take a few more weeks at the very least. Yeah, true, but no Lego stores here, no Bricklink stores, and the sets here cost like 50% more than in countries like US because of the high toll to bring them in the country. Oh no, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that. So there are some downsides there. Yeah, I've heard Lego in some countries can be like very expensive. Like South America has that issue, I think. Or used to, I don't know if they still do. Places where there isn't a factory nearby or easy shipping. So, can be problematic, I'm sure. Let's see. I was at one point talking to some Australian friends. This was a long time ago. I don't think it's the same situation now. But in Australia, it used to be really hard to get Lego because they would ship it all from Europe and the US and other places where they had factories to make it. But then, I think they now have a factory down there, or I think there's a factory in Asia, and they're able to get it closer from there. So, it is pretty much normal price in Australia now from what I've heard. But at one point, I remember people were saying it is outrageous. It was outrageously expensive there. I don't think that's the case now anymore, though. Which is good. Hopefully Lego becomes more affordable everywhere. We could achieve world peace so that everyone can build with Lego happily. There we go. That'll work. Yes, sir. Okay. Good. Let's get a couple white plates. Just like that. And just a few more white plates. There we go. Oh, that'll do it. To fill this front space. There we go. See that? That's cool. So, making it make sense as we go up. And then we'll even need, let me grab a few pieces here. go. So these can go right here and give you an idea of how it's going to continue to go up with the black pieces. That'll look pretty cool. And it's being pretty part sufficient so far. We're just using a lot of leftover stuff. Here we go. Tile it off. That's looking cool. I am actually liking that. That's pretty fun. Oh, Taronowski has to head out. Take care, Taronowski. It is getting a little bit late here on the East Coast. Can't wait to see this all done. It'll be hopefully done by beginning of February, Taronowski. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, similar issue to Australia, but I live on an even smaller island, Iceland. Oh my goodness, Michael. Yes, Iceland. That's kind of in the middle of the Atlantic, right? It's hard to get Lego there, I'm sure. Yeah. At least I could say I'm the best MOC builder in my country, though. you probably can, Michael. That's hilarious. That's great. Well, yeah, Iceland is beautiful, but it's hard to get Lego, sounds like. So, Agent Bricks says hi. Good to see you, Agent Bricks. Hope you're doing well. We are making good headway. We're getting there on time. We have about 30 minutes left in our scheduled stream time. We could go later, but I am getting a little tired. It has been a long day, so I probably won't go too much further. But I think I can get this column done at the very least. Let's see here. Hopefully you guys can still see where I'm building. Is that a better angle? No. Let's try this. Is it too far over? No, that's alright. That's good. Okay, so we need a... That'll do it. And we finally need that piece. And now it's not here. There we go. Should that be in black? That should be in black. I need one of this in black. Hafthor Bjornsson lives in Iceland. Yes! The big weightlifter guy from Game of Thrones. I know that guy. He's probably a pretty famous Icelandic guy. Beginning of February as a deadline? You know what, Mark? I'm going to try my hardest to do the same. Hey, there you go, Michael. We can work on it together. Yep, I've met him a few times. Saw Endgame in the same cinema as him. There you go. That's awesome, Michael. That's cool. Only person I've met that's taller than me. Hey, I can imagine. How tall is he? He's super tall. He's like 7 feet tall? 8 feet tall? Really tall. Not 8 feet tall. That'd be too tall. He's like 7 something. Sorry, 6'9"? 6'9"? He's tall. I'm only 6'2.5", 6'3". I'm kind of tall here in the United States, but in Iceland, people can get really big. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see how we did that one. Yeah. And that might be better as a 1x4. Hold on. We'll do that. And we'll do that. There you go. He's a real giant. 7 foot, I think. Yep, that's crazy. He wouldn't fit through most doorways over here. Let's tighten that wire just a little bit. Well, now you can't see what I'm doing because I blocked it off with this piece. Oh well. You can see the lights. It's blinded by the lights. Oh, I can't see the something. Yeah, he's 6'9", and I'm around 6'5", 6'6". 6'6" is tall, too. I'm 13 and 5'11". That's pretty tall, Agent Bricks. That's pretty tall for 13. You're taller than many people, Agent Bricks. And at you could probably grow a lot taller if you're only 13. I know my little nephews up in Michigan are pretty much all taller than me now, and it's embarrassing, but I haven't seen them in a while, so it hasn't been too bad. When I see them again, it won't be fun. in that regard, I do enjoy seeing them. Let's do this. That'll work. You gotta be careful not to bend the wires too much, otherwise the pieces can have issues. They can break, sort of. You want to hold it in there, not just get too loose. This be better as bricks that are snapping to each other. Yeah, probably. Oh, now I could use those corner bricks. Now I could use those. At a certain point, height becomes annoying. Like, your height mark is, I think, the perfect size. Hey, there we go, Michael. I'll take it. Hey, Cross Airborne Customs. Yo! Good to see you. Glad you could make it. We are doing pretty good over here. We've gotten some solid progress on the stream so far. This is about an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, about an hour and 40 minutes. So I consider this a big win, because I just needed to get some progress on this. And I don't know if we'll be able to do this kind of stream every week, but we can at least do it maybe once every other week. I think I could do some streams like that. So if I stream it, then I'll have to make progress on it. And I'll force myself to be active and build on this thing and get some more work done. And get that piece in there. Perfect. That one's a little bit bent to the side, but I'll leave it for now. I could really use another 1x2 brick, and I'm sure there's more over here. Alright. Is this your first Tron live stream? It is, Cross. This is the first time we've live streamed while building on a big display MOC like Tron. So, very different stream for me. I've got several things going on. We've got the different scenes, so if you want to just look at my face, we can talk for a second. Or we can go back to the building environment, and you can see the camera while I'm building, but also see my face over in the corner. So, new technology. Trying new things. It's working pretty well. Yeah, there was a one time we had a little buffering because I think the Wi-Fi was slowing up for a second. But we're back, so. Mateo the Immortal Flame. Woohoo, what you do? Watching the Tron stream? Exactly. We are building some Tron. Doing pretty well. Got some serious progress. I mean, so, working on this corner of the building here. And I love how that angle is looking so far. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little oversaturated. Maybe I can turn the lights off for a second. There you go. So, I just like the way that angle is making sense right there. So, it's just kind of looking cool to me. So, obviously not done by any stretch of the imagination yet, but we're getting there. Making progress. All right. This can go there. Yeah, 1x2. That was for there. This is the break, and then we go back. There we go. I need the light back on so I can see what's happening. Hold on. Yeah. As you can imagine, this is very tedious, though. So, it's basically just been me chatting quietly, slowly weaving these pieces together as we go inch by inch through this build. Thankfully, I have pretty much plenty of pieces to work with. Haven't been too many issues there. So we're doing all right. Man, those lights add so much, but it's still so cool without them. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Thank you. It looks fine without the lights, but when you add the lights, it's like, oh, because all these buildings, let me look at this. All these buildings are like super simple, right? They're just basic bricks or they got tiles. And it's really like, it's a block. There's nothing that complicated about it. But as soon as you add the lights and you light it all up, it looks kind of cool. I appreciate it. While height can be useful or detrimental, long limbs can be useful, but if most of your height is in your spine, that's when back problems happen. Like in my case, 30-inch inseam and standing at 6'3". Oh yeah, that'll get you, General Tron. My brother had a lot of back problems, then he started working out and it helped about quite a bit. So, Clever Pig, good to see you, Clever Pig. Hope you're doing well. We are doing pretty good. We are working on this Tron creation. We've already made more progress than I thought we would in like a 2-hour span. We still got about 20 minutes or so left in the stream, so we'll be hanging out for a little bit. But mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. We had a bunch of people join, a bunch of people chat and have a good time. And we got a little bit of progress done on Tron. I'll have to do this again at some point. Just now liked. Oh, thanks, Crosshair and Custom. Yes, if you haven't liked the video, please do. Helps the algorithm quite a bit. But we're doing pretty good on that. Everyone definitely showed up for the Rock Raiders video. That one did really good. So very grateful for that. Let's see. That would just go straight back, right? Yeah, we'll do that. So we need to go another brick higher. Let me get a couple of these. There you go. Are these all yeah, those are all coming out there. We'll do that. And that. And that. And that. Probably need another corner. Yes. Fantastic. Love these videos. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you, Lost. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I've thankfully managed to avoid back issues so far, which makes weightlifting so much harder, which is my other main hobby, especially the bench press. I progress so slowly. Oh, there you go. Yes. Weightlifting can be a challenge. I am terrible at it because I have long arms. I can barely do push-ups. I can only do like 10, 20 push-ups max. Steven, he's better proportion for it, and he's doing pretty good, so... Yeah, Mark, this stream saved me from having to rewatch yet another Beyond the Brick convention tour while building. Hey, those are fun every now and then. Let's not dunk on them too much. But, hey, I'm glad you were able to tune in, Michael. It's great to chat with you. Cool to hear about a little bit about Iceland. Unfortunate that it's hard to get Lego there. But glad you're able to tune in, man. I'm not sure. I don't think I've checked out your channel yet. Do you ever post anything? If you do, I will give you a subscribe for sure. I try to keep up with... regular commenters if I can. Clever Pig says, I gotta say the 12-hour build videos have been my favorite LEGO content as of late. They are excellent. Clever Pig, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is a big compliment. They have been, they're a lot of work, for sure, but I think that people are really resonating with them. Hopefully they continue to do well. If they keep doing well and keep doing better... and keep growing, adding to each one, then hopefully I can do this as a gig and pay the bills. Right now we're not quite there yet, but if everyone likes the video, we'll get closer. So we will get a step closer to that goal. But the amount of feedback, the good feedback that we've gotten from those videos has been fantastic, so glad you're enjoying them. I think that there's a chance that this upcoming 24-hour build will be even better, because the build will be significantly larger. So hopefully people tune into that. If not, I'll just go back to the 12-hour builds. But I think that 24-hour builds could be pretty crazy. They'll be a little slower to come out, but I think they'd be cool. I lift myself up and down from my chair. Exactly, Grumpy. You do the captain's chair once a day. You're good. So. Yep, long arms makes us not good at push-ups or bench, but they're great for deadlifting. There you go. Exactly. You're closer to the ground when you reach for the ground. I posted a few videos back in the day. One went semi-viral, but mostly posted Instagram stories of my current build. I will check it out, Michael. I will look you up on Instagram. Is it the same as your username here, or is it, like, different? But I appreciate everybody tuning in, though. It's been a very nice stream. And we still have 15 minutes to go, so we're good. Even though this has not been the fastest building I've ever done, but that's not the point. The point's to just take a nice time, building, chatting, get some progress. I'm happy with what's happened so far. It's good. And this won't use too many lights either, so this is going to be a nice solid base to the build. Very good. Just need to make sure it's strong enough. Probably need to use more filler brick and make it heavier too. If I make this heavy enough, I can have that overhang without too much difficulty. I want to go kind of crazy with the overhang. Exactly the same, but with a little underscore at the end. Same profile pic. Perfect. I'll look you up, Michael. Thank you. I'll tune in. I'll tune in. I own the Grumpy J name. Insert evil app. Exactly. Grumpy J. I mean, unmistakable in the Lego community at this point. But I also got to ask you to view my highlights, not posts. Those are very old builds. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Understood. No worries. We've all got older Lego builds on the back of our streams. So if that one goes there, that one goes here. We need some more black bricks. Pronto. 1x2s. There's a 1x2. There's two 1x2s. There we go. And let's do that. Keep this reinforced. Well, this lighting has worked perfectly in this environment so far. Oh, do I need to come around that corner? Yes. 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 Or you could do that down one. That would work. Let's do that. Sorry, I tend to just talk to myself if I'm trying to fill the empty void. I've got a friend of mine who is very musically inclined to make me some background noise, and then I will have to talk less to fill up the empty, deafening silence of the rest of my room. So, one step at a time. We got the graphics. I just whipped up a few graphics for around the stream. We got the build. That'll always be there. One step at a time. Almost there. And as you can see, the light is starting to crawl up that pillar very nicely. And what's cool about that is, if you put it on some like party modes, let's see here. No, that's not it. There you go. This cheap Amazon fairy light that I use, you can have the light travel up. Unfortunately, it doesn't do it in one color, it does it only in the rainbow color. But it's still pretty cool. I think it'll still work. Let's turn that back to our regular light blue. There we go. It's just rainbow time here. I just had a eureka moment. Finally some progress. There you go, Michael. I knew you could do it. I believe in you. The 24-hour build is a great idea. Did you land on 6 hours across 4 days? That's what I'm probably going to do, Clever Pig, because if I do it like 12 and 12, I would be dead. Dead. Because 12 hours in one day is exhausting. The next day, I spend editing for like 6 hours-ish. And thankfully, editing doesn't take that much physical strain. It's a bit of mental work, but I'm able to do it. So it's just always very taxing on me, physically, work-wise. So doing that in 2 days would be impossible. 3 days would be a lot of work. 6 hours a day, I do that like casually, like Tron and Dune. So that should not be a problem at all. It just means it takes longer. So it's not going to be every week that I'm going to be able to do a 24-hour build, probably. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I can't even imagine how much work with the 12-hour videos would be. The build alone plus all the editing. Wow. Yeah, thankfully the editing can usually be done in like an afternoon. But yeah, I do have to kind of focus. So it's a lot of work. But I could do it. I'm enjoying it. And people are enjoying it. So if it keeps going, we'll see. My channel's been growing because of all the work. So let's see. Let's actually no. Let's do this. No, let's not do that. I had second thoughts very fast. I think oh no, we are not gonna be able to have one more light on there. I think that's it. Because we have run out of space on that pillar. Because we just do that. And that's it. And that's the accomplished point. You could probably add this on the top just to make it strong. Yeah, no one will notice that. I'll do a 24-hour stream once I hit 500 subs, plus I have trivia with prizes. Oh my goodness. Grumpy J. I will watch the 500 subscriber live stream celebration, for sure. I don't know if I can watch for all 24 hours. Why don't you do 5 hours? An hour for every 100 subscribers. That way you can do it in an afternoon conveniently. Because 24 hours, that sounds awful. I see Beyond the Brick do it for charity every now and then. I'm just like, what are you guys doing? There's got to be something else you can do. You are one step closer. I look forward to checking out your videos, Grumpy J. Exactly. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to Grumpy J, we've already shouted him out a couple times this evening, but do check him out. Like I've said before, your life will be better for it. He's got his Monday streams for sure. Well, you just earned another sub. Exactly. There you go. Thank you, Michael. Go check out Grumpy J. How close are you to 500 now, Grumpy? I need to check. I'm hoping that I can pass 6,000 by the end of the year, but we'll see. It's still a few hundred to go, I think. It's like 180. Might be less now with Rock Raiders. I'll have to double check. Yeah. We're getting there. We're doing good. And we'll do that. Oh, and we'll start to work our way down. This is going to be interesting because in order to make this efficient, we have to build this inverse. Maybe I could just count out how many lights are needed and then build it up. That's what I'm going to try and do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should be the one on the bottom. If my poor math skills are correct. Let me turn this around so I'm looking at it so I can see what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that should work. We'll do that for the next 5 minutes. We're about done here, guys, but we're gonna pick this up again soon because this was not that hard. It was not that difficult. I'm at a beautiful 224 subs, I believe. Hey, that's not bad, Grumpy J. That's more than many. And we will get you there soon. I just finished building the B2 Supers and Phase 2 clones from 75372 like 30 minutes ago. There you go, Crossover and Custom. Sounds like you got some cool Lego to work with. That's awesome. Let's see. We want this like this, and this like this. That's it. And we want let's see. Was that just a white brick? It was. So we'll do that. Well, is that open? That is open. We can do that. That'll probably work better, right? Yes. Sure. Oh, I lost count. Yeah, over here. Here we go. I will rewatch the video. No worries, Cross. They're just threw another on you, Grumpy J. There you go, General Tron. Yeah, check out Grumpy J's live stream on Mondays. He's been doing that for quite a while now, and it's always a lot of fun. I'm usually completely swamped building the 24-hour builds, but one time I was able to catch it, and we talked about MOCs, and it was a lot of fun. So. Mondays are pretty busy for me. Let's get a 1x6 or so. I wanted a 1x6, not 1x8. Well, it looks like we're doing a 1x4 because that's all I was able to find. That's where that goes. Come on. Come on. Here we go. I watch Brick Monarch stream on Mondays at 4. Oh, there you go. Well, Grumpy's at 7, so you're good to go. I need to check out Brick Monarch because I follow that guy on Instagram, but I haven't checked him out on YouTube yet. I have a lot of Lego YouTubers that I still need to catch up with. Feels like Grumpy J's hijacking the stream and your subs. Hey, you can subscribe to as many people as you want on YouTube. Doesn't bother me. Grumpy J is one of my most loyal commenters. I am happy to shout people out. So, and if you do anything like General Tron, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, you post videos. I like to shout people out because I think it's good to have friends, good to keep up with friends, makes for a better community. So, it's no skin off my nose. If you subscribe to me, great. If not, you're already watching the stream. You've already helped me out. So. Let's see. That there. I think that's going there this time. And that can go there. Perfect. And just another 1x2. More 1x2s. I need to get like a stack of black 1x2s. Subs are free of charge today. Exactly. Subs are always free. On YouTube anyway. I got some more appropriately sized little black bricks here. I can build a little bit now. So we're not doing it there. We're going to keep going straight up. Going to tuck this in. Where's that going? That thing needs to go. Try not to get tangled up over here. Oh man, I just opened a huge, very complex industrial light, and I got to take better pics of MOCs. But man, this thing doesn't have any instructions. Oh no, a huge industrial light? Oh dear, Michael. Well, maybe Google it? See if that model has any, like, videos on it? That's what I would do. My stream is just laid back, build or sorting stream. I do it on Mondays because most people hate Mondays. First day of the work week, etc. Yeah, Grumpy J, you have some very grumpy Monday streams, but they're great. So, I would say I hate Mondays due to work, but back troubles, I'm off works at the moment, so I hate my back. Exactly. Fall Equinox is here. Good to see you, Autumn. Hope you're doing well. Hey, I've got to thank you for contributing to this yeah, that's actually an impressive shot. Ginormous bin of bricks. So thank you for giving me a box of these at the last, I think it was the Tampa convention. Thank you so much. They're being well used here in this Tron build that we're working on. Any electricians in the chat? I wish I could help you, Michael. My knowledge of electricity is USB go plug. That's about it. Other than that, I'm just faking it. Fazoom is here as well. Good to see you, Fazoom. Hope you're doing well. Autumn, Fazoom, howdy. Darkside Brick Zerkers. Dude, I love that name. That's awesome. That's a fantastic username. Love catching the streams. I just started my YouTube channel last year in September, but really put a lot of work into it this year and reached over 100 subs and 6 followers away from 300 on Instagram now. There you go, Darkside Brick Zerker. That's awesome. Putting in the work. I like it. That's what I'm trying to do that too. Trying to build up a following here on YouTube. We'll see how it keeps going. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, I will have to check you out after the stream is over, because I'm trying to get in touch with more Lego peeps here on YouTube. I'm pretty well acquainted with most on Instagram, and I'll try and track you down there too. But that's what we got so far. Looking very Tron-esque. The lighting, unfortunately, the lighting's awesome, but it has slowed us down quite a bit. Slowed us down. So we did get a bit of work done in about 2 hours. It's been about 2 hours now. Let's see. Yeah. So we're just about wrapping it up. I'll probably build for another 3 or 4 minutes and get a few more of these. I bet you I could weave these lights in there and get that kind of established. But we did a sketch at the beginning, which was pretty good, and we'll be working off that in future. I will probably be doing this kind of stream again, probably another Friday, since it seemed to work pretty well for a number of people. And it's pretty good for my schedule. I'm normally not doing too much on Friday nights. Yes. You are most welcome. Good cause. There we go. Appreciate it, Autumn. I'm at the beach, away from my Lego. I'm conflicted. Fazoom, enjoy the beach. It's okay. You'll be back. Your Lego collection will be there when you get back. Enjoy your beach time. Is it Jekyll Island again? I bet you it's Jekyll Island. You are the biggest Jekyll Island fan that I know. Oh, we need to use that there. Hold on. I need a brick that's not here. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me read the comments once I get back with the right brick. There you go. I had too many of these earlier in the stream, and now I don't have enough. That's always how it is, isn't it? Might have to give YouTube a proper try soon. I just don't really have any editing knowledge / setup to film. So phones are a lot better than they used to be. If you have an iPhone, that helps a lot. You can use iMovie and do some very basic movies and upload them to YouTube. And so even simple stuff. I use Premiere Pro. It's a little bit more in-depth, but not like what crazy editing it uses. I think you can get... I have very basic editing knowledge, but it works okay. So, oof, looking great. And good on you for messing with the lights. Lego and lights makes my blood boil generally. I have never had a problem with lights, especially if you keep it really simple with like fairy lights and Christmas lights and stuff like that. And even like Brick Loot, they have some pretty useful lighting bricks that you can do. They're basically like a knockoff piece with lights inside them. Definitely, man, I'd appreciate it. It's the same username on both. I mainly post completed mock showcases, but I'm working on getting a set up to actually record more and stream in the future. There you go, Dark Side. Well, good luck with that. I'm sure you can do it. Still somehow managed to get 40,000 views on a video I filmed in a hurry with just the worst quality. Hey, so it's, you know, editing is important, but the content is also important too. If you have a cool mock, people will show up. So that's why I'm trying to do as many cool mocks as I can in a short period of time. Fazoom says, totally Jekyll. See, I called it. I called it. Well, Jekyll's pretty cool, so enjoy your time, Fazoom. I'm glad you're having a nice vacation. It's probably nice on Jekyll. Maybe a little cool, but nice. Never too late to learn. I have 0 film editing background. It's still fun to just give it a go. Yes, there are a lot of tools and software you can use that's easier than it used to be, for sure. Will Lamb, good to see you, Will. All the cool people are showing up. I can't quit now. Good to see you, Will Lamb. Hope you're doing well. We are working on a build here for Tron, because I do want to finish Tron. I want to get it all done one day. And it had been a while since I had gotten enough willpower to work on it. So we're working on it now. And I think that's how it works. Let me make sure I'm not desyncing the lights over here. Yeah, that's right. I think we just drop it right there. Yeah, that's correct. I got psyched out for a second with my lights. That'll do it. That'll do it. There we go. Thanks for all the awesome content and inspiration. You're welcome, Darkside. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I literally build my MOCs around not having to light them up. Hey, Michael, eventually try it. I think you'll like it, especially if you get like the, just like the cheap little spool of lights with a USB plug, like this. That's all you need. It's easy. You just use these guys, and you can weave them between the pieces. It takes forever to build it, but it looks cool. I mean, this is taking a basic MOC and making it look very interesting. So I would encourage you to try it one day. Maybe not on this current project you're working on, but one day on a small scale. Try it. I hope you are able to space out each 12-hour build like brick snaps. Possibly. So this 24-hour build that's coming up this Monday, I'm going to be, for the first time, not doing it all in one day and doing it 6 hours a day until we're done with 24 hours. But that means that it'll be basically 2 weeks before that video is produced. So hopefully more time to sleep and eat between the building sessions will help. So my bad, it's been a while since I've been on stream. No worries, Will Lamb. Appreciate you tuning in. Good to see you. Now I have around 17 B2 Supers. Wow, that's pretty cool. Got some of those Star Wars warriors happening. So everything I've done so far on my channel has been strictly from mobile, hence the 15M or so time limits, because it takes an hour to upload. Exactly. Mobile can be kind of tricky sometimes, but at least it's an option versus having an expensive video camera. Yeah, I do streams. I have webcams, which are pretty good. They do okay. But for my 12-hour builds, I'm using a phone, and I have it on max settings, like 4K, everything. But it takes a while to transfer that to the computer and then edit that. And it's not the best, but it's okay. It's sufficient. It works for now. Well, I said I was going to go till 9:15, but we're going to keep going further. Any D&D videos? Oh, Autumn. Great question. Thank you for asking. We have 2 sessions filmed, and we will be uploading those soon. I would say probably the first week of January we'll have episode 1 of part 2 of the D&D Legoland adventure. And last one was a lot of fun. It was a tremendous amount of fun. Unfortunately, had to cancel. Situations changed, schedules didn't align anymore. But this next crew, it's insane. Like characters, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was so much fun. And it's all gonna be video now. It's not just an audio recording. You can see everyone's faces. You can see what I'm doing on the map and see what my character's seeing. So it's really, really cool. So keep an eye out for that. The first session should be about an hour 15, and then the next one's going to be about an hour 30. So, but those are already filmed, and we're filming the next one, not this weekend, but the following weekend, I believe. So lots of D&D videos coming out soon. That's going to be a big part of 2025, I think. So Mark, you're still making videos at Atlanta Brick Co? No. I no longer work for Atlanta Brick Co. I quit very suddenly. It's not what I would have wanted, but it became clear that they did not have my best interests in mind anymore and didn't want me there. So me and Steven both decided to leave. But we're still making Lego videos, so that's the good news. We're still here. We're still building Lego. In fact, more than ever. So check out all future Mark videos here. But thank you for asking. Oh yeah, I think I'll get into lighting for my next MOC. I am in too deep with my current one. It's way too complicated, and I built a 2-meter long plane once. Nice. So yeah, don't go crazy, but yeah, eventually try it out. So he didn't roll a 7 or higher, Autumn. Actually, so my new character, he's done phenomenal. I'm a warlock. This is a spoilers. You can actually see him if you're a member on my Instagram. I need to post him on YouTube. But he's a lizard folk warlock, so he's like a lizard. He's basically like a green raptor in a Palpatine robe, if you can imagine. And he has made some overpowered plays already. He basically melted this one guy's brain. It was pretty awesome. So D&D, looking forward to that. Should be a tremendous amount of fun. And I've been talking for way too long. I've completely ignored the building. I should have switched to the chatting scene. All right. We're going to put this brick here. And put this one. Well, if it will snap down. There we go. I think we can get 1 or 2 more lights installed and then call it a night. Let's put this brick there. Fantastic. Looking forward to it, Mark. Remember, check the doors. Malistaire bamboozled us again. It was great. You'll have to see on episode 1. First thing that happens, of course, we neglect to properly check the door, and we get fooled again. It was harmless this time, but it was funny. I think it's a recurring prank for new players to always leave the first door unlocked. That's what I think it is. Always check the doors and corners. The Grumpy J would know. Gotta check those doors. Yep, pretty funny stuff. We thankfully it was a tutorial. Thank you, Malistaire. Glad you're still listening. No, we did. I think we did pretty good. A funny one, but a tutorial. Yeah, it was chaotic. It was absolutely chaotic, but I think we all survived the first session. We'll have to see how the rest of them go. Marker Forth, I'm hoping to maybe join at some point. Hey, no worries, Cross. If you're watching, you're helping. Appreciate it. My bad to be asking about past jobs. No worries, Will Lamb. It's okay. I'm fine talking about it. I don't dwell on it, but I'm fine. I'm happy to share the news. It's okay. So, well, not happy to, but things have changed, and I'm doing okay. So, but let's see if I can get these last 2 lights mixed in and wrap this up in another few minutes here. Well, that will need to be like that. Oh, no. These lights, they look so great, but they're just kind of, they take forever to build. And I'm also being very leisurely this time. So, for a cliffhanger, someone almost dies. Oh man, someone should have died, but one of our players had a very useful spell. We'll just put it that way. Someone almost died. Yeah, someone took a hit that took more health than their character had full health. Like, it was more than that character's totality of health, and they were already wounded. So, it was insane. Everyone's faces at that moment were all just like, oh my goodness. We're already saying too much, but it was great. It was some of the most fun I've had at an online session like that ever. So, not to hype it up or anything. So what are me and Steven doing now? Steven is currently looking at welding options because that's what he did before. So he may be doing that again. But he's also considering possible Lego options too. He was thinking about applying at Lego HQ, but he doesn't know if he wants to move to Denmark. I've just been building MOCs and filming them and putting them on my YouTube channel. So if you look at my YouTube channel, there's been a lot of videos the past few weeks. And a lot of them are doing really good. So if that keeps doing well, I would love to be able to just be a YouTuber. But we'll see. I think I'll know more thoroughly what I'm going to do after the next convention in February. Hopefully I can make some decisions then. But overall, doing pretty good. So. Let's get a few more bricks added here, shall we? There we go. If we can get this front pillar mostly done, I'll be at a good stopping point, I think. There we go. And just a few more lights here. Let's do this. And do this. And do this. Well, we can do that. Let's do that. There you go. You guys can't even really see what I'm doing back here. Well, kind of. You can kind of see the angle now. Filling up the back. Trying to get a spot for the last light. Is that where the last light goes? That's crazy. We'll try that. And I think that's right. It is correct. You won't see too much of these top lights here because this is going to be underneath the big platform. So you won't see it as much, but it'll still be completely covered and flush and accurate. So there we go. And actually, I think we can do this. Just to make it extra. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Come on. There you go. That's a convenient 8 bricks across. Don't like that. That'll work. Nope. Oh, come on. Ugh. There we go. Woo. Okay. Just need a 1x1 brick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Mr. Pickles, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. I like that yellow brick next to your name. Pretty cool. We are just finishing up a live stream working on a Tron build here. It's been a while since I was able to work on Tron and needed a little inspiration, a little motivation. So nothing like building live for 2 hours to get you going again. And we've done some really good progress. I've been very happy with what we've accomplished so far tonight. Oh, that doesn't go there. Hold on. So I consider this a giant success. We had a bunch of friends show up, had a nice long stream. All the technology worked. We had only one moment or two of buffering. Not too bad. And the build has some serious progress. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, well, there's a wire in front of it now. But we're starting to look at the foundations of a building here, and I just love how that angle is looking. Let me turn off the lights so you can see it without the lights. But that's the view of it so far. Those Elsa's Ice Palace pieces working great. We've got the lights woven carefully on the inside. So it is it's looking pretty solid. And this is just the very beginnings of the foundations of it too, so pretty happy with that. I'm hoping to maybe join the D&D at some point. So D&D is a lot of fun. It's hard to get a party together, but once you do, it's a good time. If you can find a good DM, it helps a lot. So. January, Grumpy J, or during spring break in March? Hold on. Autumn, when are we going to Legoland? That sounds like a fun time. I was just there for their Christmas thing. That was pretty cool. Alrighty, well, this I think is going to be wrapping it up here because we've gotten quite a bit of progress. We're a little past 9:15 now, which is when we wanted to wrap up our stream. It's been 2 hours. Let me switch over to the chatting session. I forget I can even do this. I got new technology. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching, tuning in, leaving a comment, liking the video. Please like the video on your way out. It really helps the algorithm. But it's been a great stream. We had a bunch of friends show up. We had a bunch of building progress done. This is a good start to the next Tron building to join the others and hopefully finish this giant build. So yeah, like 2 hours, 15 minutes, not bad at all. That's actually much faster than most of my Tron building has been because it's just so time consuming. But we'll try and do another Lego building stream, not necessarily next weekend, but perhaps the weekend after. It'll be another Friday evening, probably like this. It could be more Tron, which I think it will be, or it could be Dune, and you could get a preview of that scene in detail. So we'll see. But it'll be one of those big projects. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe. Bye-bye.